Good evening, brothers, sisters, and gender norm resistors. It's time to get into the creepy world of stick figures again with me, your host, Ollamh. Welcome. Yes, we are getting back into Shadows over Loathing, the sequel to West of Loathing, which was a sequel to Kingdom of Loathing. This game is really weird. Like, it is super weird. So yes, we're gonna be getting back into it. And yeah, so last time we got started with it. We got into the game and we found out that, our Uncle Murray, who ran an antique shop in Ocean City, wanted us to come visit, and because we had an adventurous spirit, basically he needed help. So he sent us a letter and said, hey, come help us. Or come help me. We got there and found out that, hey, the antique shop is basically kind of a front for a group of people that hunts down haunted and demonic items. For example, we went and got a hat that had a curse on it. We removed the curse and then we purged the curse, thereby upgrading the hat so that it actually has beneficial stuff for us. And now we are supposed to go and find a watch that is kind of it does something. We're not entirely sure what yet. That's the thing. We don't know what the watch does. We just know that the watch is somehow cursed. Anyway, with that said, let's go ahead and get into the game, shall we? So yes, we need to go back to the Hobo camp. Oh, wait, you hear the ringing of cathedral bells and turn to see the source. Unsurprisingly, it's a cathedral. Unless you're naturally surprised by cathedrals. Well, cathedrals do tend to pop up at random weird moments, so maybe? We'll continue where we're going. So we were checking out this hobo camp and taking a look around and seeing, we had talked to everything, how you like it in the camp. It's real nice. Everyone's real personable, even if most of them are a bit quirky. I think I'm going to get a poker game together, if I can find anyone with a full deck. Ha, ha, ha. See you around. Alright, so we have cryptography. A hobo is flipping through a worn book, occasionally stopping to check the strange machine next to him and pencil some notes in the margins. Hello? Oh, hi there. Hello. You must be new here. I don't think I've seen your face or seen you around before. Yes, my name is Ollamh. Pleased to meet you. I'm Letters McCabe. Is there anything I can assist you with? Why do they call you Letters? I'm an expert in microcryptography, aka Hobo code. Are you familiar with it? Well, I've seen some strange markings all over the place. Nope, what's that? It's a system of pictographic elements that can be written unobtrusively on walls or carved into fence posts, etc. They're traditionally used by hobos to leave messages for other hobos, to mark a house where the occupants are charitable, for instance, or to warn a vicious guard dog, that sort of thing. I'm working on expanding the system for more general communication purposes. Well, that's actually pretty interesting. Is there anything, what's the book you're reading? This is the Hobo Code Manual. I can teach you the basics if you'd like. That sounds useful. So we are now hobo literate. You spend 10 minutes or so going over the basic hobo code with letters. You choose some of the most common glyphs. If you'd like to know, ask any hobos you meet. They're honor bound to assist new learners. That's the hobo code. Thanks. So what is with all this stuff here? Stuff is a little overbroad of a topic for conversation. Feel free to point out anything in particular. Okay, so this machine here. What is this? It's an old naval radio encryptionograph from the Cola Wars. I'm trying to modify it to work with the hobo code. That sounds hard. It does, really. Yes, it wasn't designed to handle pictographic writing system, that's for certain. But if I can get it to work, it should be very secure. Okay. Assuming this is just, Hey, letters, what's in the old shoe box? Old shoes! You're welcome to them. Ask a stupid question. Jeez, what kind of shoes are these? Hand-me-down boots. They've been passed from hobo to hobo for generations. Probably 50 pounds of metal reinforcements on them by now. Okay, seems a bit much. Hey, letters, what's the deal with this? It's a ham radio. What's it for? Listen to your stuff about ham. Gotcha. What's this? Oh, that's just a radio. Oh, right. What are all these books? Books are important. We like books. Manuals for various types of codes and ciphers. Visioneer Buffon. Treatise on several variations of columnar transposition. The classic German mix-up code. And so on. Interesting. There's a few big books on old pictographic languages there, too. Fascinating stuff. Well, that's all Greek to me. Yeah, what's with these posters? Are these like, I don't know. Working on, those are some of the general purpose hobo code glyphs I'm working on. There's a bunch of them blacked out, though. Yes, well, they're still experimental, so I decided it would be wisest to take some precaution. Old notebooks. There's a lot of old notebooks here. Yes, all my notes are in the hobo code, more notes on codes and language in general, as well as my studies on radio telemetry, telegraphy, and telephony. I think my aunt's recipe book is in there somewhere, too. Maybe tidy up a bit. Did you write all of these in code? I can't make out no, that's just my handwriting. It's an old telegraph. It's a teletype machine that we salvaged when they shut down one of the local post office branches for cutbacks. We patched through into the local telegraph network so we can communicate with some other hobo communities. This is some heavy-duty equipment. Between this and Naval Cipher, this is some heavy-duty equipment you got here. Yes, well, I'm not at liberty to discuss it in details, you understand. But the secure lines of communication are going to be quite important if Johnny's plans are going to come to fruition. Well, now I'm intrigued. Sorry, you'll have to go talk to him about it yourself. Fine. All right, so now that we've got all of these, hi. Hobo King. Oh, you're Johnny. Can you teach me some of the hobo code? Yes, according to the hobo code. I am, of course, obliged to assist, but first, let me test you and convince me of your worthiness. You know, to be honest, it doesn't matter. I really know all the hobo code. In fact, I should really be testing you. Oh, really? Go ahead, Oddshot. What's the symbol for a public bathroom? Oh, that's a simple one. It's, hey, you won't scam me that easy. You're trying to get me to tell you that it's a rectangle with a crescent moon on it, so you can pretend you knew it all along. Well, shucks, you got me. I guess you'd better ask me instead. Huh, so what is the symbol for a public bathroom then? I think it's a rectangle with a crescent moon. Huh. We got it right, so I guess you've earned your boon. Great. King Johnny takes out a swallow, writes a glyph on it, and hands it. What's this? It's a code for boon. All right. Look, Letter said you had some kind of secret plan. Oh, did he? He couldn't say what it was, though. Certainly not. That information is mine alone to divulge. So, will you divulge? You're practically a stranger here. I apologize, but I can't jeopardize operational security. Shucks. So where are you from? Hoboken. Hobo King is from Hoboken. Alright. Hi, Hobo Lady. Hello there, dear. I don't believe you've been introduced. I'm Veronica. Hi, I'm Ollamh. Can I have you a cup of tea? It's homegrown, so to speak. You found tea leaves here? Oh, just about any leaves can be tea leaves with the right attitude. I'm fine. Thank you, though. Can you teach me any hobo code? Well, certainly, dear. In fact, I think I still have my notes from when I was learning it myself. Thanks. I like your hat. Why, thank you. I grew it myself. You grew your hat? The flowers? Then the whole thing. I'm trying to grow some socks as well, but they're much trickier. I can imagine. Gus, hi. Can you teach me the hobo code? A student of letters? End of letters? I'll be glad to help. Thank you. Right, I found you at the carnival. Let's see here. Abandoned grocery store. Right. Hobo code. Thank you. See you later. Howie the harmonica playing dude. Speaking of hobo code, can you teach me any? Thanks. You know what? Actually, you do play a pretty good harmonica. I only have one hobby and all the time in the world to work on it. Ha ha ha. Alright, ooh, hey. Washi is still making ask about the hobo code. Shut up, boxcar. Well, maybe I want to go to sleep. Grub. Hey, mister. How about the hobo code? All right, he brought the... Yeah, somehow he brought the piano with him. Oh, yeah, BYOG, bring your own grub. They provide condiments, though, so that's something. So we have Miss Brewster's. Hands up in the air, bucko. You're on Tin Lizzie's turf. This is a stick-up. You turn to see a woman in oil-stained coveralls pointing a gun-like tool in your direction. What the... Is that a caulking gun? Stick up isn't usually a literal phrase. Actually, it's a grease gun. So I guess it's more of a slick-up. Gross. Everybody's a critic. Give me your wallet. Give me your gun. You pull out your wallet and nervously fumble it, dropping it at the woman's feet. When she growls and reaches for it, you swiftly grab her wrist and twist the grease gun out of her hands. Hey! Looks like the grease is on the other, lug nut. Honestly, I don't care. Honestly, I don't know anything about cars. You're gonna regret messing with the Tin Lizzies. if you guys start singing The Boys Are Back in Town, I am going to have to hurt you. You realize that, right? I'm gonna regret touching this filthy grease gun more. Go on, scram. So Moxie plus 2 sleaze damage. Huh. Nico says, nice lady, but she only likes salesmen. Ah, well, not super useful to a non-hobo, but at least you got some translation practice. True. So we should probably change our hat. So a tentacle snake hat band will add spooky armor to the hat. Yes. I feel a little less eerie. So this does Moxie plus 2 physical and 1 bleeding, which is good. That's actually really good. It's better than, I think, better than anything else we have. Yeah. Got stylish sunglasses. Mood ring, which constantly changes our mood. Not physicality. Sleaze armor. Alright, we should see we have 19 unspent, which is not enough to get us anything. As you enter the boarding house, you discover some kind of hullabaloo, or perhaps a kerfuffle. A stern-looking middle-aged lady is surrounded by 6 agitated men, all talking over each other. Gentlemen, I insist you settle down at once. We won't get to the bottom of this with you all acting like panicked school children. Well, bottom of what, ma'am? Miss Brewster, you've got to call the cops. Ha! What this town calls police, I wouldn't trust to solve a jigsaw puzzle, let alone a serious crime. And I won't have those hooligans turning my house upside down. But there's been a murder. Somebody has to do something. What you can all do is go to your rooms and let me think. Good gracious. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I don't have any vacancies. Well, I suppose I do, but I can't let you have the room until this whole mess has been sorted out. One of those men said something about a murder? Yes, it's absolutely ghastly. One of my lodgers was murdered in the night, and nobody heard or saw anything. I'm practically at my wit's end. Maybe I can help. My name's Ollamh von Winkershack. Forgot her name was that absurd. I'm kind of an independent investigator sort of thing. Oh, like that Belgian fellow in the mystery novels. Yes, not Hercules, Heracles. He is more Greek than Roman. What? Sure, whatever. Well, that's marvelous. If you can solve this mystery, I can pay you reasonably, quite reasonably. Okay, it's a deal. Thank goodness. He was a traveling salesman. All my lodgers are traveling salesmen. What did he sell? Oh, they come and go so quickly, I haven't the foggiest idea. Well, how did he die? I'm not sure. The body's missing. Look, you'd better just go and have a look for yourself. He was in 3C. I locked the door so no one would mess around in there. All right, I'll go take a look. The bathroom is even... Wow, the bathroom? You're locking the bathroom? All right, let's go up. And it was 3C is what we needed. Extra high heels. Okay. Enter room 3C and discover, holy crap! A massive pool of blood on the floor. It's like Miss Brewster said, there's no body in sight. Check the clues. Hi, I'm Ollamh. No. Fish! Because that makes sense. Handful of clean water. Cool. The wardrobe is locked. Nothing interesting about the bed except that it's next to a massive pool of blood. Fish! Am I... Huh, nothing. Must be shallower than it looked. It's blood on a floor. It's not gonna be that deep. Holy Jesus, is there even this much blood inside a person? That's a valid question, actually. That is actually a very valid question. You roll through again. Oh, what the heck? There's a crazy occult diagram underneath it. The lines and glyphs appear to have been burned into the floor. You can see a little blob of melted candle wax at the points of the dodecagram. Even smells faintly of weird incense. Is some kind of ritual? If it was a ritual killing, you would think that the body, or the blood at least, would be inside the... Great, like a regular old murder wasn't enough. Okay, so, Miss Brewster, we've got, Well, Miss Brewster, I had a look at room 3C. Did you find anything? Found a huge pool of blood. It was really gross. Did you find anything else? Yes, actually, an occult ritual circle. Oh my goodness. You think it was some kind of black magical sacrifice? I'm afraid it looks that way, yes, ma'am. Well, I've always felt a lodger's religion is no business of mine, but I won't stand for this one bit. Are any of your lodgers involved in the occult? Are any of your lodgers involved with the occult, do you know? I do recall that one of them specializes in selling occult supplies and paraphernalia, but I'm afraid I don't remember which one. You'll have to ask around. Okay. Let's start at 2A. Who's there? I'm not opening the door with a killer on the loose. I'm investigating the murder. Do you have any information that would help? There's a salesman here who specializes in occult stuff. That seems pretty suspicious to me. Which room is he in? I'm not sure, but it isn't the one above me. Doesn't live at the same end of the hall as the victim either. Okay. All right. So let's get our handy dandy little notebook here and oh hey, spam bots. Yay! All right, so there's 4 rooms. So he doesn't live in he does not live in the one above me. And he does not live on the same end of the hall as the victim. Wait, wouldn't that be the... So we've already narrowed it down to, I mean, technically 3, because he didn't say it wasn't him. Yeah. Oh, hey, I know you. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're the guy that was selling pants from before. That's right. Did you want to buy some pants? No, I'm investigating. Yeah, really grisly business. Do you know the other salesmen that live here? Not really, just the guy who sells those little Derringer pistols. He was complaining about the guy who lives right above him. That's the Trinket and Baubles guy, because he keeps making a racket dropping stuff on the floor all night. Okay, so... Trinket and Baubles guy. 2C doesn't have anybody. Ooh. I'm warning you, I'm armed. Oh, I know you. Yeah, I think we met before. You sell Derringers, right? That's right, yes. Would you like to buy one? There's a murder on the loose. Actually, I'm here investigating the murder. Thank God somebody is. What do you know? I know that there's a guy who sells occult stuff. I give him a wide berth, though. All I know about him is that he doesn't live in the room below the sunglasses salesman. I see. Neither of them are the victim, by the way. Okay. By the way, who's in 2C? Ah, okay, 2C is her room. All right. Well, let's go to 3D. Hello? Wait, you should be the Baubles guy. You're the Baubles guy. Hi, I'm investigating the murder. I don't know any of these guys though. I think there's a guy who sells brushes who's neighbors with the guy who sells the pants. Okay, so that would be this guy. This guy was the guy that was selling the pants. So really it should, it could only be 3B then, right? Yeah, something, oh yeah, the sunglasses guy. I'm investigating, no kidding, There's a fellow that sells jokes and gags somewhere on this floor, I think. And there's a guy that sells pants, but all I can tell you about him is that he is the guy right below me. Hello, who are you? I'm investigating the murder. What can you tell me about the people who live here? I pretty much keep to myself. All I know is that the other salesman, who is the one who sells jokes and gags, isn't the one who lives next to the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. What? Nothing. Yeah, you're trying to be super confusing. I am pretty sure I know who it is. I figured out who the occultist is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 3B. All right. Assumed you so you could. Yeah, you're right. The guy in 3B. Yeah, right. Well, as you can see by the weird circle in the floor, this killing probably had occult significance. Therefore, it is most likely candidate is the occult goods salesman, who is the guy in 3B. What? No, I mean, yes, I do sell occult supplies, but that isn't even one of my circles. Are you actually accusing me of murder? I think you're the only likely candidate. That's crazy. You're crazy. Tell it to the cops, but suddenly the wardrobe door flies open and a salesman. Oh, you motherfucker. There was never a body. Ha! Aha! I fooled you all pretty good. Who the heck are you? I'm the victim. I sell jokes and gags and stuff. How do you know? Oh. Here, let me give you some for being such a good sport. Oh, oh yay, a ring that makes it more likely to run into traveling salesmen. That could have gone worse. The occultist gentleman was quite offended by your accusation, but I believe he'll get over it. Here's your pay, 16. 16 meat, that's it. I mean, okay, 16 meat, even, like 16 bucks in 1920 probably wasn't bad. All I can say is if I ever need your service again. But I think one exciting thing happening here every few years is quite sufficient. So can I? No, I still really. I still can't believe she locks her bathroom. All right. So let's go to the. You hear a wet, burbling noise coming from the alley and cautiously peeking toward two more of those weird fish-headed guys are rooting around in the trash cans. You don't think they're the same ones from before. But since you're not hugely familiar with anthropomorphic fishmen, it's hard to be sure. One of it suddenly looks, blinks in directions. Crap, did it see you? So, yeah, very Lovecraftian. Very Lovecraftian. Because in one of Lovecraft's, I think it was in a lot of his stories, though, there were, like, fish people that were, like, cultists that served the old ones. Let's fight them. Alright, so you will barf on the party, poisoning everyone, and you will stab me, causing bleeding. Well, I'm not letting you poison everybody. I can take a little poison, or a little bleeding, rather. Stop it, bastard. Yeah, suck it. A bucket of chum that increases our moxie by 1 for some reason? Why would chum? Hey, hi, hello. Hi, Gabby. This is fun getting into fights. You like a good fight, Gabby? Yes. There are not usually so many fights around here. What an excitement it is. I notice you do a lot of slapping. A what? Here, look. Curl your fingers like this. Put your thumb over them. It's a fist. You squeeze all tight and hit people with these knuckles here. It's more powerful than a slap. Wow, keen as a peach. Meat stash, 4th tree to left of church, back row. 1, 2, 3, 4. An old wallet. Loot it. 90 meat. Ooh. I think we needed like 300 meat to get into the refrigerator plant. Ooh, there's a book over here. Unpleasant hymnal. Crack it open to deal your muscle in spooky damage. Well, my muscle's kind of shit. I'm not a fighter. The cathedral's front, or more properly typeface. This is the cathedral's font, or more properly typeface. Well, let's fish. Should get us some holy water, right? Holy water, yep. Please don't disturb the altar. Hello there. Oh no, what am I going to do? I was gonna ask if everything was okay, but plainly not. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. Services are cancelled for the moment. What's the matter? One of the urns has been stolen from our catacombs. Stolen! This tiny cathedral has catacombs? Well, it sounds nice in the basement. Are they particularly important ashes? A saint or someone? Oh my goodness, no. We wouldn't keep the relics of a saint in a little cathedral like this. Our urns are just the ashes of former vicars and community leaders and so on. But they're all important in their own way. The bishop is due to arrive for an inspection soon. Funny how bishops always seem to be just about to arrive for an inspection somewhere. What? No. Don't worry about it. I'll look into it for you, okay? Oh, thank you so much. Here, I'll unlock the door so you can have a look. Mind your step on the way down, please. Those stairs are old and steep. Great. Spare urns. It's a big crate of identical, empty burial urns. Must be spares. Donk Hufferby, visiting from Saskatoon. Well, that seems like a dead end, and they sure have some weird names up in Canada. Charles Wallace, 111 Plunkett Street. Huh. That's the address of the antique store. You'll have to ask Charles about it next time you see him. And Captain Augustus Dirch, 23 Kerwin Avenue. This one might be worth following up on. Sign the book. So do you have a name for that particular one, or just like, you know... That's right, the Tentacle House. Gabby takes a piece of candy. Want one? Sure thing. Your purse is entirely filled with saltwater taffy? Yes, it's Gabby's favorite. Root beer taffy. Increases damage of your magical weapon attacks by one, but I don't use magical weapons. I guess I did hear somewhere that goblins process sugar really efficiently and don't need as many vitamins as humans. Haha, jealous? A little bit, yeah. I would love to eat nothing but candy and not need as many vitamins. Why do all of these all the rocks in this yard have creepy glyphs painted on them? Weird. 1082. Ooh, I bet we could look that up in the archives. And for the steaming rock, we have phlogistic resin. Of all the debunked theories on how fire works, this one is the one we've all agreed to pretend is true. Okay. What is it? I'm selling these fine leather jackets. Don't worry, buzz off. I'm from the Municipal Census Bureau. There's nobody here but me and these 4 urns. Urns? 5 urns. Go away. I'm the milkman. I got your milk. I ain't drink that fat water. Get lost. Congratulations, you've won a sweepstake. Fat chance, never won nothing. Didn't. Hello? Didn't enter no sweepstakes, no house. Scram. Alright. So yeah, he is... a tentacle house. Interesting. Let's see here. Broken down car, busted lamppost, and a couch with springs poking out of it. A wide variety of others. Jeez, what happened here? Oh, Gabby has a memory of it. There was an accident a couple weeks ago. A car had a tire break and smashed into the lamppost. That explains the car and the lamppost, but why are they still here? And what's with this other junk? City trash takeawayers are all contractors now, and who wanted to pay for it? Nobody. So the car waits there, and people just put junk there because it's the place where junk is. Let's go around. No, not in street. That's dangerous. Look at the lamppost for what car can do. Well, sure, but the traffic isn't that bad right now, and hey, it's not any problem. Why not? Gabby starts picking up junk and stacking it out of the way, clearing the path through the middle of the place, Gabby, but that's not really heave. Ha! With a mighty shove, Gabby knocks the wrecked car over on its side and wrestles it into a parking spot. Wow. Oh, and Gabby's beefier now. Ah, Gabby sure showed car where car goes. Whew. Yeah, if this antiques thing doesn't work out, you could always get a job threatening to park people's cars for her. Not, yes, we're going into the tentacle house, damn it. It seems like this house used to be quite nice. Tall ceiling, nice wallpaper, fancy molding everywhere. Now, however, the paper is peeling, the plaster is crumbling, and there's tentacles poking out everywhere. It's a real fixer-upper. Hello? Anyone call for a tentacle exterminator? I don't think anyone called for a tentacle exterminator. But if you want to do some pro bono extermination anyway, I also don't think anyone's going to stop you. Well, except for the tentacles. Eruptors. Okay, so you do 6 sleaze. You do 6 sleaze. Wow, everybody's targeting me. Alright, we're going to throw a rock at you. And we're going to stab you. Because you'll die. You now do... Wow, you do 7 points of damage? Stop it. Alright, we've got one more dubious Cola Wars grenade. Oh, it worked! Wow. 3 down, God knows how many more to go. That's a locked door, of course. Let's check out the kitchen. Oh, swell, a massive colony of roaches in the wall. This house is a real peach. All filthy on the inside and clean on the outside. Yeah? So you're a 7, you're an 8, so we'll throw the rock at you. And we'll stab you. And you go over and slap him. Or actually, I guess she's punching now. No, it still says slap. You sliced him and diced him. Delicious. Check the drawer. You have junk mail, comfy hat lining, which adds maximum HP, and a battery. Well, let's go fishing, because who knows what's in a sink? Fish in a sack. The refrigerator almost certainly contains horrors beyond your reckoning. Give them to me. Ooh. All right, so leftovers. Inside out, ring of weakness. Everybody but you loses 1 stamina. 1 of each stamina at the start. Wait, everybody? Including does that include my companions? Because that's not so good. A glob of wet hair. Well, that could be very useful. wire coat hanger. Ooh, you're quick. You're a 7, you're an 8, you're a 12. Oh, but see, you help everybody out with stuff. So we're going to throw at you, stab at you. Because you don't actually do any, like... That one doesn't actually do any damage. So it's going to, like, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Inspiring dance to all. Not that that's going to do any good. There's nobody left to inspire. It's my sworn duty. A jewelry case. All right, well, let's open the jewelry case. We have a bacon stone pendant, which adds mysticality, and a grindstone. A grindstone, which makes all of your almost all of your random encounters fights because it's grinding. Ha ha ha. I'm sorry. Okay, so I need 4 muscle. All right. I don't think any of you guys actually increase any of that. You don't. I don't have a few. I need 4 muscle to open that up. All right, what do we have as far as food? Chum. Ooh, okay, iron pumpernickel will help us out with that. Freshly baked roll will help us out with that. So will the powerful grits. All right, potions. Okay, I need a letter opener to open the oh. Maybe the kitchen. Maybe we can drop a line. Maybe we can keep fishing in the kitchen. Give me something that'll boost my handful of dirty water, deals sleaze damage. All right, that's it. Let's go to Plunkett Street. Have a match on your... I do not. Well, that just won't do. If you should always get it. Right. Okay. Okay. So I told him I didn't have. Okay. Told him I didn't have one, and he's like, "Oh, hey, here you go. 3. How much of a discount? 200 meat in total savings." He just hands us 200 meat. buy the weapon. Wait, what does this say? Sandwich, April 18th, 1858. Huh. Yep, a hot ham panini. Okay, the cover story for this date is the sinking of Borkwood, a whaling vessel that operated off the coast of Ocean City. The story says that the wreck had only one survivor, Captain Augustus Dirch. Despite his best efforts to go down with the ship, he was rescued and transported ashore by a friendly otter. Well, now, wait a second. Captain Augustus Dirch is the guy who got the urn. Also, we now have, hey, we now have enough to get a permanent increase. We have News Hound. Gain extra XP for learning new things from the newspaper archive. Oh. Okay. Frisco Fights. This morning at 5:12 Pacific Standard Time, the city of Frisco was rocked by a massive earthquake, the magnitude of which science has not yet agreed upon a method of measuring. The initial death toll is estimated at as many as 500, though that number will certainly increase due to the fires currently raging across the city. There have also been strange scattered reports from witnesses who have claimed to have observed unusual phenomena such as beams of black light, subsonic laughter, and soul-rending nightmares. Though our editors wish to point out that the Frisconians are known for their fondness of psychedelic intoxicants. Yeah, beams of black light you wouldn't be able to see, and subsonic laughter you wouldn't be able to hear. This morning, a new sculpture was revealed at Goldthwaite Park, donated by the Ocean City Comptroller Margaret Smudge. The sculpture, which consists of 5 jagged pointed rocks arranged in a rough circle on a small concrete plinth, has been variously described as avant-garde, thrillingly pointy, and fine, I guess. Wait, are you writing this down? Hi, Mom, by onlookers. Okay, then. That sounds interesting. You know what? The bank's open, isn't it? Wait, the door of the bank is fastened with 3 locks. That is the maximum possible level of security. What about 4 locks? It's 1928. 4 lock systems are still dismissed as unachievable liberal fantasy. We'll look under the mat. Not a bad idea, but if you're going to lift the welcome mat, you need to know what you're looking for first. Do I? How much stuff can be under a welcome mat? Just a key to the bank front door. As it turns out, the security of this place is inconsistent. The door's locks are modeled after the monstrous mugs of the great hound Cerberus, 3-headed guardian of the underworld banking sector. Each of the 3 heads, Phalanx, Methapone, and Sneaky Pete, and each of them has a keyhole deep in its maw. Oh. That's a big I'm gonna leave it alone for right now. I'm just gonna leave that alone for right now. Hey Dan, your spittoon is kind of inconvenient. Nah, baby, that spittoon isn't for spitting. That's gone out of style now with mass-produced cigarettes are readily available anyway. Now that's bona fide historical artifact. What, really? That's right, belonged to a famous adventurer from Frisco, just before the turn of the century. Really? Who was it? Well, nobody's exactly sure. A lot of people think it belonged to Fumperdink. It's a long story, because if there's one thing we know about that cat is he loved spittoons. But other people say it belonged to a fellow by the last name of Thurnleon? And a whole lot of other people claim it belonged to, well, a whole lot of other people. But there's one thing we know for sure about this spittoon. Whoever it was, they didn't use it for spitting into. They wore it as a hat. I know that cat. That cat's me. Oh. What? Ew, gross. Right? They sure did get into some weird. They sure got into some weird stuff back then. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, wait, no, not Dirch's. Actually, yes, Dirch. Hello. He passed by an alley where two women wearing grease-stained coveralls and welding masks are slouching against the wall sharing a cigarette. They glare at you as you pass. Hey, isn't that the bastard that Bronze Kelly was telling us about? They lower their masks and snap their fingers. The tips of their index fingers spark into white-hot flames. The Tin Lilies have mages? Ah, swell. Let's weld his tailpipe shut. Begging your pardon, miss, but fucking what? Alright, so we can throw at you, kill you, and stabby stab at you and kill you. Now you can slap the shiznat out of her. That just leaves one lone little wrench that's just does dick all as far as yeah, does dick all as far as damage. This game I think was $22. I think it was like $24 with tax. So it's not an expensive game. But then it's independently made, so I figured you might remember the Kingdom of Loathing from way back in the day. It's the same people that did Kingdom of Loathing, and then West of Loathing, and then Shadows over Loathing. Concealing yourself behind the trash bin, and you wait until the 10 Lizzies regain consciousness and limp away. Quietly tail them back to their back alley chop shop that presumably is their gang hideout. Back alley chop shop is fun to say. I will save that for later. Let's go to Dirch's house. I want to ask you about the Brookwad. All right, you better come in. Wow. Peg leg Johnny, handsome Jeff, less handsome Jeff, Barnacle Face, and Fifth Sailor. Short wooden table. There's an old tarnished silver tray on top, and it's empty. Giddy. Cat shies away from Ishmael. Nightstand looks like it was dressed up. There's blubber lamp on it. Simple device, a glass vessel filled with whale blubber with a wick stuck in it. Blubber lamp really rolls off the tongue, though. Just a really delightful phrase. Say it. No. Oh, you're no fun. Damn right I'm not. Not here to be fun. I'm here to get an urn back. Sir, you have an urn that does not belong to you. What do you want? Well, I'm from the Ocean City Watchful Eye. You know, the newspaper. Don't trust newspapers. Nor newspaper reporters neither. Well, nor others. Fortunately, I'm only one of those three things. Can I ask you about the Burquad? Ain't nothing to say. Storm blew up unexpected. We hit a funny rock. All hands lost. That was decades ago. Why are you bothering me now? Well, it's a slow news day? What was funny about the rock? You ever see a 30-foot black basalt obelisk sticking straight up out of the ocean? Can't say I have, but then again, I've never sailed the ocean, so... Me neither. I'd been sailing that route for years. So, I guess when you say funny, you didn't mean like, ha-ha. What's with the rocks in your front yard? I ain't know nothing about those, except for the date marker I put. Did they just come with the house? New one pops up every once in a while. What's that got to do with anything? Nothing, I guess. So how many men were on your crew? Well, there is Pegleg, Handsome Jeff, and less Handsome Jeff, and old Barnacle Face. Looks asking, and the other one. So 5. What was the 5th sailor's name? I don't recall. He was new, just signed on for our last voyage. Didn't talk much. Eerie fella, to be honest. Eerie. Spooky. And that's all I got to say. I do have a lot of urns. Crew's bodies washed ashore after a time. Didn't figure they'd want a sea burial after what happened. So I had them cremated. Well, except that 5th fella weren't never found. I don't recall how that urn got here. He was a member of the crew, right and proper, though, so he's got as much right to be a room. So, yeah, the 5th one, the one he can't remember, that guy's body never washed off, so he could never cremate him, so there should be nothing in the urn, except for... There is something in the urn, and that's the old vicar's remains. Did you ever visit that little cathedral? Sure, used to go and pay my respects once in a while. Back before my knees started acting up. Got plenty of urns to talk to right here, though. You talk to urns. Yep, we shoot the breeze. Reliving old glories and such. You say that like they talk back. They do. And I can see from your face that you don't believe me. So you can ask them yourself, landlubber. I guess I'll go have a chat with your urns. Fine, but if you got any more questions for me, ask them now. I'm kind of tired of this. No, I think we are done. Thank you. So, Peg Leg Johnny. Hello, anybody in there? Out of there, Johnny. You can speak freely now, sailor. I got rid of that no-good landlubber. Captain. What they want anyhow? Nothing of import. Your basic landlubber trying to sell newspapers and like that. But no, never mind. Hey, Captain. So, how are things? Oh, no problem, Captain. Everything's ship-shape. Always happy to chew the sea biscuit with you, though. Wait, you're chewing a horse? Alright, let's reminisce about good times. Great, I love hearing your stories of nautical adventure. Hey, instead of that, why don't you tell me how you got the name Peg Leg Johnny? My leg, right? Got a peg leg. Sure, how'd you get that? I got it. Yeah. Cause I lost the original leg? I'd assume so. But how? Why? Weren't you there when it happened? Oh, time for me nap. I'll talk to you later, Johnny. Fucking bastard. So, how be doing there, handsome Jeff? Smooth sailing, Captain. You feel like talking over old times? Sure, why not? Right then. Which particular yarn from your past have you got in your mind? Man, actually, I want to talk about you. Me? Fella next to you is less handsome, chef, aye? So, is that judgment from your relative appearances literal, or is it more of an ironic reversal sort of deal? Yeah? Well, you never... Wait a minute. Don't you remember what we actually looked like? Oh, yes, of course I do. Gotta go, bye. Anything on your mind, Captain? Well... like what? I don't know. Just if you're wanting to wax nostalgic about old times or anything. Yes, all right. Right, so, so old times then, those old times we had together. Yes, anyway, glad we talked. Wow! Everything all right? Hey, Captain, nary a cloud in the sky. Sure. You're a man of few words, happy to listen. You know me, Captain, I'm a man of few words. I was wondering about your name there. Thar. Barnacles? What about? I was just wondering why. I mean, of course I know why, but if you had any insight into the random circumstances that got you named Barnacle Face, I mean, did you have just a lot of spots in your youth? I mean, you never really asked. You've never actually said that you've never asked before. So, I'd have thought you already, of course, if you're not comfortable discussing, it's fine. So the fifth sailor, the mysterious fifth sailor. So, sailor, how goes it? It asks what's new, but, you're not talking of one, are you, matey? I suppose you never were, come to that. So, as you were then? Oh, could use some smokes, Captain. What? Captain? Smokes. Cigarettes. Aye. What does an Aaron want with cigarettes, huh? Well, all right then. Just leave them on the table like usual, please. Cigarettes. Well, we know where to get cigarettes. We need to go to Plunkett Street and go to the. Oh, hello. Say there, would you like to purchase a set of encyclopedias? Hell no. I thought you might say that. Understandable. But what if I told you these were no ordinary encyclopedias? Do you think that's something you're likely to tell me? So likely as to be certain, young whippersnapper. Step a little closer, would you? You wouldn't. You stand your ground. He waits a few seconds, then he takes a step towards you. He opens up his trench coat to reveal a set of dog-eared paperback books. This is no collection of boring facts. This is an encyclopedia of blue humor. Okay. A multi-volume collection of lewd and lascivious. A trove of truly tasteless treasure. It's a set of books of dirty jokes. Precisely. And it's yours for the obscenely low price of 200 meat. Fine, I'll take it. Surely shocking jokes, a complete set. So it automatically gives us Sleaze armor. Now that actually might be worth it. Are we done here? What are you waiting for? Oh, I want to watch you read it. I'm gonna take a step back. Hi, I would like, cigarettes. Because a dead man wants me to get cigarettes. Hi, hello. Hi, what's up? You're in this territory of the Glocklins. Am I? I don't know what a Glocklin is. We are Glocklins, we both. We are toughest street gangs in Ocean City. What you think about that? I don't feel particularly threatened. But that is totally incorrect. I like your xylophones, though. But xylophones? These are glockenspiels that we have. Oh, Glockland. I get it now. I'm so outraged over you. I think we shall mugging do. You are welcome to oh my god, I have a random... Why are you picking up my bird? Why are you picking on my bird? Well, we can't stop. We can't kill that guy. We can kill that guy. Now he's gonna come up and he's gonna chase the bird away. Fucking bastard. It's my bird. Nobody hits my bird but me. I mean, nobody hits my bird. I don't hit my bird. You may be immune to bleeding, but like you're not immune to just general damage. All right, so hey, your smokes, right? Aren't you worried about getting your ashes mixed up? Just leave them on the table. Okay. Matey, your smokes be on that table as you want. Appreciate it, Captain. You then hide behind the captain, who is snoring in the chair. After a time, the bookcase slides aside and an unshaven, shifty-looking guy pokes his head out and glances around surreptitiously. He tiptoes over to the table, picks up the pack of cigarettes, and returns to the secret drawer. The bookcase slides shut behind... Well, what do you know? You sneaky little son of a bitch. By the way, I am taking your... let's see here. A nautical guide to Lieutenant Harbor. A seaman's manual of ropes and knots. Practical secret drawers for the home handyman. Well, now that just... You tilt the book forward and nothing happens. So you put it all the way off the book. Still nothing happens. You flip the book open and start rifling through the pages until you find one of the page corner turned down. The diagram on the page shows the three most common unobtrusive latch mechanisms for bookshelf-based secret doors. And on a closer inspection, this bookcase is using the second one. Nice. Hey, what are you doing in were you seriously about to ask me what I'm doing in here? Yeah. Even as I was saying it sounded stupid. How did you find me? I hid and watched when you came out for your smokes. Oh, that was you, huh? I thought the captain's voice didn't sound quite right. So, yeah, what's the dealio, yo? Well, it's basically just what it looks like. It looks like you were hiding in this old man's house to rob him while he sleeps. In that case, it's not at all what it looks like. I'm listening. I'll admit, at first, I was planning to rob him. Figured an old sea captain must have some secret treasure somewhere, right? He wasn't a pirate. No, it turns out he's just a lonely old man with nobody to talk to. Except, well, his old sailing buddies. So I started hanging back to here and chatting with him through the wall. He didn't find it strange? He was a little spooked at first, but once I got a handle on how the different voices should sound and learned enough to keep up with the anecdotes, he relaxed. It's nice to have someone to talk to, even if the situation is kind of weird, right? So that's all. You do this just because you feel sorry for him? I mean, that is pretty commendable. Yeah, well, I won't pretend I don't like having somewhere to stay rent-free. His pension from the shipping company is pretty good. His short-term memory's kind of bad, so he doesn't pay much attention to the fact that he's buying food for 2 people. He's a good guy, and it's an easy life. Don't screw it up for us, okay? Wait, what is it you're here? What is it to you anyway? I'm here about the stolen urn. Oh, yeah, that was probably a mistake. He mentioned the 5th sailor a few times, so I thought he might like to have the whole crew here together, you know? So I listed a random man from the little cathedral filled the spot. Seemed like a good idea at the time, but the vicar needs that urn back, okay? Maybe I can get another urn, you can fill it with your cigarette ashes, and you're good. Okay, it'll be weird if it just vanished. Can you swap it for another one? The cat doesn't seem to open them, so he won't notice there's no time. See, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, hey, you know, I will... Ishmael shies away, must be nervous of the overall state of affairs. Okay, so we... Right, so we can go down, we can grab one of the spare urns. Encounter a woman in a welding mask using a tightly focused magical fire to cut the fenders off a car. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure that isn't your car. There's a polite cough behind you, and you turn around and see a woman in a oil-stained coveralls casually spinning a grease gun over one finger. Yes, it is. No, it ain't. And it ain't your business neither. So maybe we should teach you a lesson about minding your own business. But you said this isn't my business, so... Why did they get all the attacks first? All right, so you... No, we're gonna chuck the rock at you. Then we're gonna stab you. So you guys don't get your attacks. Well, let's go ahead and take this bitch out. Sleaze. Fucking sleazing me up, bitch. Face grease increases hot armor. All right, that could be that could be quite useful, actually. All right, so head down, grab a spare urn. I didn't actually grab the spare urn because it was like, all right. Go back up to Dirch's house. Some amateur wit has pinned a mild bon mot on the wall of the bathroom stall. You smile, but do not laugh. Make the bon mot bon motier. These kids today don't know nothing about jokes. Alright, so that's done. Yeah, I did it. Great, so we're scared. Everything's Jake. Look, this is really shady. Yeah, I guess you're right. I gotta build up to it, though. If I just popped him, yeah, he's like, well, yeah, okay, yeah. This is pretty. It is pretty shady. Hey, now we can pet him. You have, yes, let's pet him. All right, let's go to the tentacle house. Tentacle house. Petrified. Wait, we just did a little psychoanalysis on a petrified espresso bean. Okay. So we should be able to go up and like force this door open now. Creepy locket and an old wallet. Smile. There we go. That's good. All right. Loot the meat out of the old wallet. But I still need like... Is there anywhere I can... Sure I can. We're a futon. A desk. A love seat. A sofa bed. An easy chair. A settee. Okay, so what the hell were you then? That's just irritating. I want to know. I don't think there is anything. Okay, I don't think there is any way of figuring that out. I think that's just, yeah, it's... Oh, but I bet the chop shop's got some fuses. Screw you, we're fighting you. I got no. I have no sympathy for You blocking assholes. The hell was that? Holy shit! Fighting in the street is dangerous. And they don't even realize to stop and say, "Hey, car!" I mean, at least the boys in advertisement flyer for a Glockenspiel store. Right, we're... I now know where a Glockenspiel store is. Get the jump on them. Fucking always get the jump on them. Whenever you can, get the jump on people. Right, so, take care of their wrench. Stab the bitch. If you can finish one of them off, and then worry about the other. Ooh, 2 Moxie. Oh, I'm so sorry. I get to overkill you. What's up, Gabby? Hey, wow, look at it. Look at what? Gabby's skin. What? Gabby holds out her arm. Her skin does seem a little different. Like it's getting tougher and leatherier. Wow, that is a fucking just absurd word. Leatherier. More leatherly would be more leather-like, maybe. Gabby is adapting to the prevalent conditions. Haha. +3 physical armor, goddamn right. I didn't know goblins could do that. I'm a little jealous of that and the whole candy thing. But ought to be put out of his misery. Okay. Maybe that was worse. Greasy gloves, which adds Sleaze armor. 11 in 1 oil, which increases Moxie. And, ooh, okay. What are the options? Okay, so we still don't have, like, yeah, I still don't know what the, ooh, fishing rod. I still don't know what the, ooh, the haunted one was. Hand washing gasoline. I'm gonna go with a no. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Hello, a bitch? Did you just set fire to my fucking... Really? You guys are just picking on my crow? What the fuck? Or bird. I guess it's not really a crow if it's not like, well, crowy. It's the last time you set anybody on fire, bitch. Alright, you hit me, I get to hit you. Oh, you're not as tough, huh? Seriously. Fucking self-throwing wrenches? That's not fair. You're gonna bleed out next round, so you can just smack that. We're done. Fucking hell. A welding mask. Ooh, what does the welding mask do? It does physical armor and hot armor. That's hot. A muscular woman with flaming red hair is sitting on a throne made of welded together wrenches and glaring at you. Oh my god, really? Nice entrance. Thanks. Nice chair. Thanks. Now who the hell are you? I'm Ollamh Van Winkershack. You better remember that name, or it'll be the last one you ever forget. You got some high carbon steel bearings coming in here and talking to Big Liz Studebaker like that, kiddo. I'm the boss of this gang, and I don't have to take that kind of crap from anyone. Now, considering that you just busted into my scrapyard, beat up 5 of my girls, plus how many of her on the way here, I figured you got something on your mind. So what is it? I want to fight. Well, you come to the right place, bucko. Right, so Chuck the rock. Toss the leftovers and stab her. Bitch. Yeah, what you got now? Huh? What you got now? Her moxie is already down all the way. Now you do sleaze, aren't you? Do sleaze. You know what? Let's hit her with another thing of leftovers. Bring all of her stuff as far down as we can. So now she's like doing less damage. I mean, she is still like, oh my god. She should be doing less damage. She doesn't have as much. Bitch. Hi. Have a little bit. Have a feeling of your own. Have a bit of your own medicine. Yeah. So now you're bleeding 3 times. Smackaroo. All right. So throw the rock. Stabbing at yet another bleeding. You're losing 4 life every time. Oh, you didn't bring anybody. You didn't bring anybody new in. See, 1 damage, but now you're doing 1 damage, but 5. But you're bleeding 5 times. Like you're dead. Your next round, you were dead. You're down to 3, but you've got 6 bleeding damage. Fucking Christ. All right, we got the shed key. Excellent. I will take your fucking chair. So yes, we have stolen the throne. Go, my tentacle friend. More Maxi. Hit him again. Yes. Yes. Finish him off, Gabby. Did not just hit my bird. It's my bird. I want my bird. Sorry, boy. I want my boy. This is not my boy. Barking blocks. Improves the sound. Okay, let's check out their shop here. Let's check out their shed. Ooh. Car door. A crowbar. Anarchist toolkit. Okay. Make some. Ooh. All right. So we can actually make stuff now. Crimes. Welding and wielding. Oh, fuck. Really? I just unlocked the durabilities? Oh, god damn it. So now I have to, like, repair my fucking... But now I can repair it, right? Like, I can repair... It's full of meats. So wait, how does that work? Like... You know enough about weapon repair to tell when it's needed, but not quite enough to do anything about it. So does that actually do anything? That's the question. Does it actually do anything? No, thank you. I don't want a small derringer. As soon as they notice you, the Glocklin's guards... Oh, Glocklin like Mocklin. Okay, I think I get where they're coming from. So, a barbarian, a very fight-oriented species. They're goblins, but they're kind of like the Mocklins in the Orville. They start playing a menacing tune on their glockenspiels. Well, as menacing as possible to play on a glockenspiel anyway. Which is honestly not particularly menacing, but their intent is clear. Hi, hello. What want you? Well, I'm gonna look at the building behind you. The glockenspiel shop. That is our hideout. You are in there not allowed. Oh, please? No. It's only for gang members. That's the whole point of hideout. I want to talk to your boss. Do you have an appointment? No. Can I make one? No. I want to buy a glockenspiel. You have good taste in musical instruments, but our glockenspiels are not for sale. I've kind of merged into Russian. Oh. Oh, come on. Everything has a price. Price for glockenspiel is no meat. 9 meat? Fine, I'll pay you 9 meat. That joke does not work even. Yeah, because he didn't say it in German. Fine, I'll fight you then. Oh, come on, there's only 3 of you? Is one of you like uber tough? Like, not even one of you is uber tough. Yeah. Alright, go slap the shit out of this bitch. That's right, you were just stoned to death, motherfucker. We're getting biblical up in this house. A huge wasp nest. Wow, they are really just wailing on those things. You know, maybe I should interrupt them. Oh. Oh yes, let's either remove them or oh. He smells nasty apparently. Bamboozle. All right. No, he's not sleazy, he's smelly. Fine. So, you break at my house in and beat up my guards together? Think you can Gunther the boss Glockland defeat? Yes? Ha! You think goblins are pretty stupid, I bet. But you have one other thing coming. If I don't feel like having a conversation about goblin intelligence, can I just say yes and then we fight? Sure. Now, I know goblins aren't as dumb as they seem. Oh, yes? Yes? What know you about that, huh? Well, I read a magazine article about it once. A lot of it went over my head, but basically, since goblins are fungal creatures instead of mammals, their brains work pretty differently. But they find it really hard to extrapolate from familiar experiences to unfamiliar ones. So when they're dealing with a novel situation, they tend to just make wild guesses about how they're supposed to behave. Oh, I am actually surprised. Furthermore, because of the way they pass knowledge to their children, goblins are always really excited about having lots of novel experiences. So they constantly put themselves in situations where they have no idea what to do, deliberately. Okay, in fact, now you know, Okay, in fact, know you much about it. I am a little impressed. Why know you so much about these things? I was stuck in a dentist's waiting room for a while. Didn't have anything else to read. So what now? Okay, then. You've proven that you goblins not are dumb things. But that was really just a rhetorical question. I guess I was showing off a little. So, we have fight now, yes? Is there a peaceful solution to this? A peaceful solution for you invading for my home invading? I suppose you want me to just I suppose you want that you just leave let. I guess it does sound unrealistic. Alright, let's fight. Ooh, you are big, big heart. Alright, you may be immune to bleed, but you are not immune to getting just the good old 1-2 punch. Yeah! You like that? You like it, don't you? You like it. A goblin is going to kill you, you goblin bitch. $200 meat. Ooh. Maybe full of glockenspiel wrenches? Spray on asbestos. Adds hot armor to your pants. Ooh, that's actually pretty used. I got a new. Ooh, heavy as the hand. +3 to range weapons. I mean, ooh. Ooh, okay. What do we got? I mean, we should probably be using our ranged weapons because we get a +1, +2, +2, +5. So this would be max 7 +2. But this would be 7 +2 +5. So we should be using a ranged weapon, I think. Alright, let's go to the fridge factory then. Solve this strange graffiti. Wait, did we just solve this random... Hi, I'd like to make a deal. Oh, I have the oh, shit. I hit the wrong fucking key. Alright. I totally hit the wrong key and spent 500 meat when I didn't have to. That was... Ooh. Fish and toxic waste. Miscellaneous chemicals. I have a refrigerator coil. What the hell does a refrigerator coil do? Spray on asbestos, disposable ratchets. Yes, you got the meat, Mr. Oh, hello, Mr. Poindexter. What are you doing here? Surprise inspection. Curious. What the heck? It appears we have an interloper, and you are Ollamh von Winkerschack. At your service. What's wrong with your hat? I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. Looks all spooky and... It's cutting a hole in the world. I've no time for this nonsense. Mr. Gluck! Curious. Regardless, please dispatch this interloper. Uh-oh. The top hat guy gives a taunt nod and then leaves in space. Then leaves the same way he came in a horrible, weird, spiral negative space. Weird shadow monster that was once a person turns to face you. Hello! Okay, I think I'm gonna drop a fucking refrigerator on you, you son of a bitch. You're pretty sure that the red one opens the jaws of the crane, and that Gluck guy, that thing, he's right underneath it. Are you sure? Yes. Boy, I'm taking the heat for this. Let's skedaddle. So there's a damaged pocket watch. That's what we were here for. There's a bank pouch full of meat, and the deed to the speakeasy. Holy shit! This must have been Oliver Gluck, the owner of the speakeasy. Well, I'm the owner now, motherfuckers. Experimental, not for lunches. The fridge has been fitted with an experimental automatic ice cube maker. Unfortunately, it's made one single gigantic ice cube that fills the entire fridge. I guess if you ever need a block of ice as big as you are, you now know where to get. Oh, I bet we're gonna need one at some. Oh, come on! Fishing in a man's remains would not be in poor taste. It'd be fine. He'd love it. Okay, yes, I know how to use a fucking map. Alright, back to Plunkett Street! Erie Music House. Zimmer's house? Really? Hey, I got the, I found the watch. It was complicated. I'd be more surprised if he told me it was simple. Well, you know the drill. Strap it on and jump in the uncursing machine. It's a pocket watch. It doesn't, you know, just uncurse the thing and get some sleep, okay? Look like you've been through the ringer. I won't dispute that. All right. Add in the machine, snorts the pocket watch up into its dome and begins strange, loud work. The pocket watch is pulled this way and that. Its ticks become kicks, and its tocks becomes cuts. And it has its three hands are forcibly bent back. You swear you hear screaming. And then it's done. The watch falls. The hand's now set to 23:11:01 or 10:11:23. The watch's curse now resides in. Do you want to project your consciousness? Why not? In your mind's eye, you see the hands of the pocket watch spin back on themselves with jittery violence. With each revolution, the face of the watch itself expands until it's larger than you and the building and the street. Your whole world lives in the blur of the fast-running hands, in which you see your life go by in reverse time. Submarines turn to longships, cities to stone dwellings, cowboys to courtesans. I don't think there was a direct... You're traveling faster and faster to the beginning of time itself. There's no telling where the ride will end. It will end with me being a dinosaur. Roar! Hey, easy does it, baby. We're all hungry. Please help. I'm a dinosaur. Yeah, baby, yeah. Check messages. No for you, dinosaur. Phone number known. Eat the phone. Hey, Jessica. What strange has afflicted thee? Never mind, for the sun transits the horizon, and I grow ever the more in need of thy assistance. Understand, whilst you sleep under this roof, thou art my lodger, and a signature on this paperwork is by me required. Why are you talking to me like this? A provocative remark, sir, and by thee well made. To do, eat open door, eat Gabby, eat cat, 10 dexterity, break down the door, 6 dexterity, 6 dexterity. Ye Gabby. Whoa there, hoss. What's gotten y'all all horns and rattles? Been dipping into the nose paint again? Gabby doesn't talk like that. Sure is, partner, sure is. Can you open the door for me? Ooh, I don't know. Never had a head for puzzles, Ollamh. You got me right funkified. I'm a dicer. Peepaw. I'm the quickest draw of the West, sure enough. Okay, so, 200 dexterity. Ollamh. Eat the chessboard. Flip the table. +1 dexterity, baby. I like the way it ticks. Right, yes. Can you open the door for me? Yeah, sure. 5 dexterity. Okay. Ooh, okay. Ah, so we're slowly gaining dexterity. Ah ha ha. Can we still don't have enough to shake his hand though. Which means we must have like 4 dexterity. Can you open the door for me? Eat the table. Oh, pull out the drawers. Yes. Oh, behave. No. Now I can shake hands, which gains another dexterity, which means now I have 6 dexterity. Means I can come over here and read the books. 7, 8. How? 9, which means we should be able to now assign our name, which means we now have 10 dexterity. So we can actually open the doors. Hello. So we meet at last. With I looking the older man, though you far older than I shall ever be. Oh, I never saw this room before. We are the Alpha and the Omega, you the beginning of time, and I its end. Will you walk with me, dear friend, to watch the death of our world and the birth of another? Look, I'm just trying to encourage the pocket watch, pal. Tick, tick, tick. The hands of the uncursed pocket watch beat on boats with the current borne correctly into the future. You pull the pocket watch out and look at it. It's gained some luster. Ooh. So now we could use this in place of like a ring, and it'll automatically reduce an enemy's stuff once per fight. Yeah, baby. Hey, say Charles. Charles. Did you lose something? You seem to be, like, looking around. Yeah, I seem to have laced my chuck key to my drill. What's a chuck key, Chuck key? It's a little twisty thing for tightening the chuck on a drill. Any idea where you lost it? Kind of gotten too far, cord of this thing got stuck in an outlet. And it's not long enough for me to draw anything that isn't in this neighborhood. All right, I'll look for you. So we have to wander in order to find it. Okay. All right, wander. Ooh, root beer taffy. Well, sure. Yeah. You know you're supposed to take the paper off first, right? What? The skin? That's where all the vitamins are. Oh, God. Fucking goblins. Tentacles. Ooh, no. We taking. I don't fuck with tentacles. So 7. Really? I'm supposed to get, I mean, isn't that a ranged weapon? I guess it doesn't count as a ranged weapon, which kind of sucks. So we're actually better off with the sword leaf sword. Fine. Oh, there it is. Chuck's key. All right. Found it, Chucky baby. I was under a bush. Yeah, probably that bush I was drilling holes in the other day. Why were you drilling holes in a bush? You know what? I don't even want to know. Say, I saw your name in the visitor's book on St. Polycarp's. Oh, sure. I do a little whittling to pass the time now and again. And sometimes I go to St. Polycarp's to look at their gargoyles. Here, have one. Ooh. Okay. I will see you around. Oh right, we should go talk to Fancy Dan because we found the deed to the speakeasy. Alright, you have a good night, Rascalin. Fancy Dan. Sort of. I don't like the sound of that. Oliver is gone. And the handoff went extremely badly. Yeah, that too. By the way, I own this place now, businesses. Says here that ownership of the speakeasy is automatically transferred to whoever physically possesses, who has physical possession of this deed. Is that legal? None of this is legal. Oh yeah. So I guess you're my new boss, baby. Let's have one drink to mourn the old boss and another to celebrate. Good idea. Guess we ought to change to Oliver's place and all. That's right. Got any ideas? Well, you could go traditional and call this Ollamh's place, or something hip like the Purple Door. Or something avant-garde, like, I don't know, Oblige Noblige. The Purple Door it is. Oh, that was just an example, but you're the boss. Now, to business? To business! We make the beer in-house, so that's safe, but we're out of everything else. Based on your story, I'd say the stuff at the factory isn't safe to use. Yeah. If you can find booze or mixers or garnishes, bring them back here. Any idea where to get started? No, but you might check with Barnaby. Who the hell is Barnaby? The milky-eyed sot at the table by the wall. He doesn't see very well, but he's got a nose for news and a sixth sense for booze. He might know where you can find what you're looking for. Thanks. I'll have a beer. And another. Barnaby. I'll buy you a drink. They'll never dam up the flow. Distilled to its essence, a lake is just a valley abandoned. Well, okay, technically, yeah. If you're not caught flat-footed, the truth can sometimes be found at your very feet. Right. Wait, what does this say? Grapes under here. Floor grapes. Wait, grapes could be turned into wine, right? Dan? Found some floor grapes. When life gives you floor grapes, you make floor wine, baby. Ooh, so now we can actually choose between a couple of drinks. Hi, Gabby, what's up? Tacticals, look. Gabby holds up a notebook open. She's marked the page with grid, little X's and O's, and arrows pointing this way and that. Gabby's been keeping tracks on which moves work best for a fight. Jeez, you're getting good at this stuff. Maybe you should be the one giving the fight orders. Nix, that's your job. Gabby is focusing on Gabby fight stuff and unconcerned with the bigger photography. All right, well, I think that's where we're going to end for today, because this just feels like a good place. I'm guessing, you know, the new day starts. We're gonna have a new mission and stuff like that, so we'll start that tomorrow night. Looking at the fact that our internet is like super solid now, like I haven't dropped a single frame in, I don't know, a week now. Yeah, we are good to be back up and going at like 9:15. So, whoop whoop. There is going to be an afternoon streams of Red Dead Redemption 2, and we'll be going through that, which takes a bit longer as it is a super long game. Don't forget, this month until January 1st, we are doing a charity for the Shriners Hospital for Children. Links at the top, link in the description below. As always, thank you guys very much for watching, whether you're watching live like Rascalin was, or, you know, watching live and just lurking like a few of you do, or whether you're watching after the fact, however you're watching, I greatly appreciate you watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you want to be kept up to date of when we go live and stuff like that, make sure to check out ring the bell, but also check out the social media links down below. The Facebook page, the Twitter account, the Tumblr account, and the permanent invite for the Discord server. All of that so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!